the forgotten silver Kennedys we all have so much fun talking about. And now we're adding the Defender packaging. That's up next. Here we go. Many of you that have been with us on a coin show before have probably seen over the last 2 or 3 years one of our most popular items, as well as all the other shopping networks, one of their most popular items are what they call the forgotten silver Kennedys. Because there's this misnomer based upon bad information getting out to the public that silver was pulled from circulation in 1964. The answer is kinda. The actual answer is yes, they stopped making dimes and quarters in silver last year, 1964. But they didn't start making clad sandwich coins on the Kennedy half dollar until 1971. So we have a coin each year being released that is a silver Kennedy. Turn it sideways, it's a silver Kennedy. The unique part of the story, however, is the fact that the government made only one coin per year. So forever it's been Philadelphia and Denver, and then going back a decade or two before this, you had San Francisco helping out too, right? Well, because we're only making with silver and everything else is being pulled, we're making one coin per year. So for the first 3 years, 65, 66, and 67, the U.S. Mint made only Philadelphia silver Kennedys. And they made them for circulation. And then in 1968, 1969, and 1970, they made them at the Denver Mint only. Uniquely, though, the 1970 was only made in uncirculated sets. Tonight, this is a special of the 5 coins that were made to be released in the circulation that were silver, the forgotten years. So 65, 66, 67P, 68, 69D. How this works tonight is this. If you want one, you'll get a random silver at only $7.95. I mean, do the math in your head on our 5 for $40 silver Kennedy deal with the coins and capsules. That's a nickel more than we are tonight. And we're putting them in this beautiful holder. Included. You're not paying $7.95, and then the operator's going to say, do you want the package Steve showed? That'll cost you another $3. That's not the way we do business. This is the price, that is the holder. So not only did we take it up a notch by looking at the presentation, put it in this beautiful, beautiful Defender holder. Every one of these coins uncirculated were also a nickel cheaper per. And that's how they approved it, so I'm happy. Hey, it makes my conversation with you a lot easier tonight when I have it, our best product at the lowest price, period. Right? Something special. But that was it. I mean, I was a paper boy in the 1960s. Many of you might have heard that before. Many of you might have been as well, right? That's when we delivered papers door by door, right? And then we went back and collected the money and then gave it to our district manager who gave it to the newspaper, right? And it was just the way it worked. I lived in Green Bay, Wisconsin, so that was how the district was at that time there. So you go out and you're doing your papers and you're collecting, and it's like all of a sudden in 1966, I'm looking at all these dimes and quarters, and they look funky because you turn them sideways and there's a sandwich, right? And then you see the silver ones, which are the ones that are 64 and back, and you hold on to those. But the Kennedys, we still use Kennedys in circulation back then. It was like, hey, they look silver. And it's like, well, because they are. Everybody thinks they're not. That's not a secret, but it can be our secret because it creates an opportunity and the prices are perfect. My competition on these exact same 5 coins. And if you buy 5 with me tonight, we'll guarantee you the 5 coin collection. 65, 66, 67, all Philadelphia only, and then 68 and 69 Denver only. You'll get, if you buy 3, you'll get 3 random. If you buy 5, you'll get the 5 different. If you buy multiples of 5, you'll get multiple sets. Again, that's another misnomer. I was talking to somebody and they said, yeah, we were told if you buy 20 from you, you'll give us 1 set and you'll get like 15 of the 1968. No, that is not the way we do it. It's the way everybody tells you we will, because they can't compete with the product selection. They can't compete with the product price. So if you're buying 5, you'll get the 5. You buy 10, you'll get 2 sets of 5. We're not making this complicated. We just want to make it affordable, the best quality, uncirculated, and the best packaging out there, which is the Defender holder. Going back, before I went off on my tangent there, on my competition. 1965 is the premium coin, the first, right? And that one is $29.95 each. The rest of them are $26.95 to $27.95 each. There's 5 different. Let's just make the math simple. 5 different times 25 is they're at $125 for the same 5 coins and capsules. Tonight, our 5 coins, less than $40 in the packaging. You can actually get 3 of our runs for the same price they're selling 1 run. And again, ours are in the packaging. Beautiful stuff. Love the story. But again, it's one of those things that we're told over and over again. And what's the common phrase? If you say something 3 times, it's true, even though it's not. Well, in the instance here, it's the whole concept was we're pulling silver, we're hoarding silver, all those fun things. And that's part of the reason why the government only made 1 coin. Because if people are collecting P's and D's, now they're only collecting 1 coin, and they can get more of the coin in the circulation. I mean, read the transcripts. You can go back there. They're all out there. Freedom of Information Act gives all this stuff to just dig into. It's outright crazy how we made some decisions. But the decision was to continue making silver $half, Kennedy $half, partly tied to because who's on it, Kennedy. And at one point, they just said, we can't do this anymore. So in 1971, they changed. Guys, can you give me a 30-second clock, please? So it's our 5 for $40 deal, just better. Because now you get to pick what you like. You only want 1 or 2 coins? That's great. Hey, you want to start somebody in the collecting. And you want to have a smaller budget, $20 here, $10 there. Again, what a great way to spend time with our youth, talking about our history on our coins. We can talk about this gentleman. We can talk about the silver and the story. We can talk about what was going on in the 60s. All the great things that I enjoyed doing with my children when they were younger, and I will be doing with my grandkids when they can understand what the heck Grandpa's saying, right? But tonight, buy 5, get the 5. 65, 67, Philadelphia. 68, 69, Denver. Buy 1, it's $7.95. Buy 5, it's $7.95 times 5. But you get the 5, and then multiples thereafter. I told you this was going to be a lot of fun. And the price, well, the phones are crazy right now. Remember avccoins.com, but I do have to go.